So we got good news and we got bad news. The good news is for WrestleDrop, we're making another Becky Lynch video the second time this week.
2 in
And
1 week, bro.
Now the bad news is, yeah, we've seen some opinions about Becky Lynch being the new NXT Women's Championship. So we thought, well, I've got the super Becky Lynch fan here, and I've got a neutral Becky Lynch fan here in me. And we're going to be debunking some opinions over here. So, Becky Lynch as the new NXT Women's Champion. Guys, can I just say this was bound to happen. I don't understand why y'all are so angry. Like, there were reports saying that there's a possibility that Becky Lynch was going to go up against Tiffany Stratton. Now, at first, I was like, what the hell? Why is Becky going down there? And now, like I mentioned yesterday, the more I think about it, the more I think the possibilities are there for other women to step up in the NXT roster. So now that Becky is champion, well, let's actually get into it. What are we saying, WrestleDrop? What are we saying?
Look, I see a lot of people are unhappy by this choice. I'm seeing Charlotte comparisons, which are absolutely outrageous, comparing Becky Lynch to Charlotte. But we'll get into that. I've seen people not happy. I've seen people happy. It's definitely divided opinion. I get some people's point of view, but some people are just looking at it from a narrow-minded, this is what's happened point of view, and not looking towards the possibilities that could come from it. And yes, the possibilities could be bad, but I don't see that happening because we've seen from previous people who have come down from the main roster, they serve their purpose and then they go. They don't stick around for too long.
Finn Balor.
Exactly, but never even mind Finn, because Finn actually came back and stayed for a long time. I'm thinking Dolph Ziggler came down, served his purpose. The New Day came down, served their purpose. Dom is down there, he's busy serving his purpose now. Natalya was serving her purpose. She went back. Nobody sticks around for too long. So
exactly.
I'm not expecting a Charlotte NXT championship run here with Becky Lynch, that's for sure.
Exactly. Like, the main takeaway I can say is those Charlotte and Becky comparisons are so stupid because first things first, Becky is not in a championship feud almost every time when she returns. And secondly, yes, when Charlotte won the NXT Women's title, even before then, she won the Royal Rumble that could have helped benefit Shayna Baszler. Yes, there was outrage there, and there still is to this day. Don't get it twisted.
Yep.
And she beats Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania 36 to be NXT Women's Champion. Now she goes on to defeat Mia Yim, Bianca Belair, and didn't even get pinned when she lost the title. So why are y'all mad at Becky?
Yeah, why? I don't want this to be a Charlotte hate video, but those points are all valid. Becky hasn't done any of that. She came down. There's a reason for her coming down. Was Tiffany made a mistake, said her name, and then said a little sly comment, and Becky was like, well, I haven't won it, so maybe I can. There was something that happened. Not just Charlotte being like, I won the Royal Rumble, but I feel like going for the NXT title. That didn't make sense back then. So I think there's more substance behind it. Tiffany is a developmental talent. We know this. It's not like how Rhea Ripley was in NXT Black and Gold. NXT Black and Gold was different to nowadays NXT. They were put on the same level. These guys are not put on the same level. So Becky beating Tiffany should be obvious. That's what I think.
Yeah, that was literally bound to happen. Like, I don't understand. Did some of y'all actually think Tiffany Stratton was going to beat Becky Lynch last night?
Never.
Be so serious. So serious, guys. And also, another thing I'd like to bring up. Remember the time when Becky returned at SummerSlam 2021 and then the whole 26-second squash against Bianca happened? That is valid. I can understand that y'all were mad about that. But come on.
But
you haven't.
But what came from that match? That 26-second match squash. What came from that? Arguably,
it was a story with Bianca
and her best story to date. Exactly. Bianca Belair was made from that story because she was champion before. She had the match with, I think, Sasha Banks before that at Mania, but she wasn't Bianca Belair just yet. She needed a bit more. And that Becky Lynch storyline, where she had to work her way up and beat Becky at Mania, that was her crowning moment. That cemented her as Bianca Belair, and then she went on to have a reign that lasted over a year. So
Exactamundo.
let's not jump to conclusions. Let's not give her the golden shovel, Beanie Boy. Let's not put that statement behind her name. I saw that. Our own Stomp brother was he calling. Yeah, let me not even get to it. He compared it to Hulk Hogan, Triple H, John Cena. I can't. I can't. He didn't wait. Let me not. Sorry, I mean, I just want to say something. Let me not say he compared. He said it's like. So he didn't compare her to them just yet. Before he messages me after this. Carry on. Sorry.
I'm gonna let y'all two talk this out. So, if comment below if you want to see WrestleDrop versus BeanieBoy with MPKH as special guest referee.
All I'm saying is I asked him if he wants to join in the video, and he said he's got load shedding. I'm not so sure if that's true. I think he was just scared to get into this debate with me. That's what I'm saying.
I'm not saying anything, yeah. BeanieBoy, I'm not saying anything. But let's get to the video and topics. So yeah, guys, I understand that many of us are many of y'all are angry and some of y'all are happy about this, and then some of y'all are just neutral. Congratulations. You're the only people with logic. The neutral people. The other runs for tank.
I don't have logic. When it comes to Becky Lynch, I don't have logic, I'll be honest. That's why you
hear
the voice
fit in
of
the
reason.
Category. Yeah, you fit in the category of the unlogical people. So yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
But anyways, so yeah, guys, the force Becky hates, it's like getting so out of control, and it's been like what 12 plus hours. So
I actually saw someone say that Becky Lynch is not relevant unless she has a title.
Didn't she have a feud with Trish Stratus like a month ago?
Or Becky needs a title to be relevant was maybe the words used, and I'm like, what? Huh?
That's the biggest load of BS I've ever heard.
Literally, the largest part of her, or the best part of her career as the man, was without the title, was chasing the title. Then she came back, had a feud with Trish, which the feud wasn't great, but she had a banger match in a steel cage. So I don't even want to hear this. I don't even want to hear this. Honestly.
And also, I'd like to bring up another thing. And yes, we're gonna bring up our least favorite right now. So the people that are mad about Becky Lynch being NXT Women's Champion, where was this energy? Yes, where was this energy when Chris Jericho was ROH World Champion last year? Please, where was this energy? Because y'all were busy calling him the GOAT. He's adding on to his resume.
Yeah.
Where the fuck was that?
Adding on to his resume was the words. Crazy.
Bro, come on.
Now Becky adds on to her resume.
And again, we're not going to make this a whole Chris Jericho, Charlotte Flair hate video because we've talked about them in the past. So let's leave them there. But I just want to know, where was that energy? Because y'all, the same people that are hating on Becky, saying she squashed Bianca, Tiffany,
Bianca.
And Bianca, Tiffany, all those women, and then Jericho gets called the GOAT. What the fuck? Keep that energy. Where the fuck is the same energy?
That's crazy. Let's not forget, Becky Lynch in her Raw Women's Championship reign while Bianca was busy chasing. She put over in winning, but she made them look good. Liv Morgan, Piper Niven, back then Doudrop.
We don't bring up Doudrop here.
But she put her over at the end of the day. She made her look decent. That was the only time Doudrop's ever done anything on the main roster other than her Piper Niven run now with the tag titles that she stole. So the fact that she made Liv Morgan essentially the person she is now and gave Doudrop her biggest moment back then, and I'm sure there were other names, I just can't remember them right now, in her title run, and you guys are expecting her to just bury everybody on NXT. That's clearly not what she does. And
Come on, bro.
another thing. Triple H, I mean not Triple H. Shawn Michaels does not book like that. Shawn Michaels will be booking this NXT run. Not Triple H, not okay, probably Vince still. Vince puts his hands in everything. But the point I'm making is Shawn Michaels probably has a plan here. And I'm not gonna lie, Shawn Michaels' booking has been like probably the best this year and the most consistent this year. I'm not gonna lie.
Not probably, definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely.
So I trust Shawn Michaels to do this right. I'm not gonna lie. I don't see him making or burying all his girls that he has to work with week in and week out, and then when Becky leaves, he's stuck with these women. I don't expect him to do that.
Like, come on. Has there ever been a moment where the IWC always complains about something? Like, for example, the same way we are now when Becky won the NXT Women's title. We were like this when Austin Theory was Mr. Money in the Bank. We were like
Yep.
this when LA Knight lost the Money in the Bank. We've been like this even when Cody lost at WrestleMania 39. Yes, and we're not going to make a video about that. Please do not expect that anytime soon. So yeah, but all those things, all the most common things that everybody has that I just mentioned right now, besides Austin Theory, Cody and LA Knight are still doing their thing. They're still getting cheers, and
if not more than before,
decently.
Their cheers are if not more than before as well. Like I'd argue LA Knight is more over now. Cody is more over now. So that's all I'm saying.
Exactly. And it's going to lead to something pretty special. Like in the words of Triple H, good things come to those that wait.
Exactly.
Trust me. And something good is going to come for me. But we'll get to that on another day.
We'll get to that. Look, I think I could go on and on about this. So I think take us with the outro before I make this a 40-minute video.
Anyways, guys, that was just how we feel about the whole Becky Lynch hate train that's been happening for the past 12 plus hours or so. So let us know in the comments how you feel about Becky Lynch winning the NXT Women's title. Are you happy? Are you pissed? Are you neutral? I hope you're neutral. Like I said, we're the only logical people here. And let me just end off by saying, let's just see how it plays out. If it works, sharp. If it doesn't, so be it. It'll be another topic, another day.
Exactly. Cool.
All right. So if you did enjoy this video, please hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and hit that bell icon to be notified when your Stomp Boys appear next on your screen. Yeah, my English bundles are kind of fucked up. Oh, you see what the IWC is doing to me,
bro?
Oh, they're messing up my English bundles, guys. It's not fun. Anyways, you guys kind of get the idea. Like, comment, subscribe. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Tap in now if you haven't. And also, follow us on all our social media platforms. Links are in the description below. And peace out.
Peace.